Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to fix broken makeup. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is when your eyeshadow pods break up or when any pressed powders crumble, crack, or any of that. I have 4 different products that have broken on me and it is time to fix them, so I'm gonna be doing it on camera with you today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Reagan. I would appreciate it if you joined my growing family and subscribed to my channel. I post new videos every Friday, and other than that, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I am going to be starting with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting powder. As you can see here, it is all nice and crumbled. There are some very fine pieces, and then there are some pretty big pieces in here as well. So the very first step is to break up all of the pigment into this fine, tiny sand. So that's what I'm going to be doing first. I'm just using a spatula, like a makeup spatula that I have. These are disposables. Probably use one for each pigment so I don't mix shades. Okay, once all of your pressed pigment is crumbled into fine pieces like this, we are ready for the next step. So to repress this powder, I am going to be adding alcohol. This is 70% alcohol. I just poured it into something smaller so it's easier to control. The biggest thing with repressing powders is making sure that you have the right consistency for the formula. This alcohol is not going to alter the formula or the texture or the pigment or the color or anything about this product once it dries. When it's wet, it's a little bit of a different story. It's gonna turn into a paste, but you wanna make sure that paste is the right consistency. So I'm first gonna just start by dropping in a tiny bit of this. And then I am just gonna take this spatula and then mix it all up. Okay, I feel like this is about the right consistency that we are looking for. So I am just going to try and ball this all up into the middle so that all of the pigment is in the same general area. And then I am just gonna use my finger to press this down in the pan. That looks good about there. And then I am going to do a final press on it. To do this, I just folded a paper towel nice and square, and I'm gonna place this right on top. This seemed a little thick actually, so I'm gonna let it unfold. I'm gonna place it right on top of the newly pressed pigment that has been made into the paste. And I'm going to get a jar, anything that has a round, flat bottom so that I can press this pigment down into the pan, soak up any excess alcohol from the product onto the paper towel, and that is your finished pressed pigment. This is so much easier to work with, so much easier to use as a makeup artist, and just so much more convenient and less messy. And it was so simple. and it could save you from throwing away so much product. Okay, we are gonna move on to the next product that I am going to be repressing, and that is the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette in Dolce de Leche, and I'm gonna be repressing this bronzer right here. One note that I wanted to make before I set this aside, this looks a little bit darker than the original product. Once it fully dries, it will be back to normal. Also, when you are doing this to your makeup, make sure and wait 24 hours after repressing to use the product. It just seems to work better that way. This is definitely the most satisfying part of the project. This step is just so calming to me and relaxing. I really enjoy doing it. It's interesting to me how pink that transfer was of this press. It really just shows how much red is in this bronzer shade. Super interesting to me. Low-key, this highlighter was the one I was most concerned about repressing. That's why I saved it for last. But it's kind of getting everywhere. I think it's because A, the formula is just extremely soft, and B, there's so much product left in this pan, whereas the other pans that I repressed had less product, so more room to work the product around in. And so I think that's why this one is so messy. It's just because I don't have the room to manipulate it like I would like to. But I really want this one to work. This is the one I care about the very most, because if you didn't see, in my ranking highlighters video, I ranked this one pretty high, so you should go watch it. But I really care about this highlighter, so I don't want to see it go. Now it is one piece and so pretty. I'm so happy. And I can finally show you on camera what it looks like, because I have not been able to do that. So these are the 4 pressed powder products that I repressed today, and I am so happy. It feels so nice. Honestly, even when I was just picking up the product closed, powder was falling everywhere. This is just nice to know that it's gonna stay in one place, not be so messy. It's gonna be easier to use, and I'm not gonna be wasting as much product. I am so beyond thrilled and happy with getting this done today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and feel inspired to fix some of your broken makeup and repress them yourself at home. Definitely make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and other than that, I will catch you in my next one. Bye, loves.